Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot reading for the week of June 19th to the 25th, 2023. First, you have, of course, clairvoyance coming out. This literally came out for Gemini. And this past 2 weeks, I keep saying, like, all of the elemental signs have such similar readings week after week. And of course, you get the same exact card as Gemini. Clairvoyance is going to be really strong for you this week. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to like visualized outcomes that you're seeing. Like if you just have a feeling paired with like a visualization of how something is going to unfold in any area of your life, pay attention to that because that is clairvoyance, okay? Also, use your clairvoyance as a power. Your power of visualization is so strong. And things like energy clearing, for example, it's very heavy on visualization and intention. So just pay attention to clairvoyance. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. There is a huge download in your clairvoyant abilities this week, which is great. Not everyone has clairvoyant abilities, so if you're like watching this and you're like literally blind, I'm sorry. Take what resonates, leave anything that doesn't. Moving on, we have Go the Distance coming through. Beautiful. The number 47 might be important for you. We see a cheetah here racing towards a finish line. So there may be some type of deadline that you are kind of just having your eyes dead set on, some type of outcome as well that you have your eyes dead set on, and you're just trying to do everything in your power to get there as fast as humanly possible this week. So I don't know what that is. You know, maybe you are finishing up a class, a school course. Maybe you are just wanting to get out of a job, so you're applying nonstop to new places. Maybe you're just racing to the deadline, like with work, like you have a lot on your plate and you're just looking to be boom, 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 productive, getting things out of the way. There's a lot that this could resonate with. Also, for some reason, the message of sports cars is coming through. I don't know if you have a sports car or are planning on buying one or are going to some type of racing event this week. I don't know. Cars is coming through as a message for some reason. So I don't know. That might be something that resonates for some people. Moving on, your animal spirit this week is the whale. This came out for so many signs so far. Like I'm pretty sure you're the third or fourth sign, and you're only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're the fifth sign that I'm filming for this week, right? And this already is like the fourth or third time this is coming out. So whale spirit is very heavy amongst all of us this week, apparently. This is a really deep emotional maturity that you are in, and I'm seeing this like very loving energy. Your feelings may be deepening for someone in your life, or you're just feeling very maternal towards the people around you, very protective, just wanting to do anything for your loved ones, which is a beautiful energy. Also, I'm seeing here like developing more of an emotional maturity within yourself and diving to new depths that you haven't explored. You know, whales dive so deep. I don't even think humans understand quite how deep whales can dive. It's quite an ability of theirs. They go super far into the depths. No one knows what they do down there. It's dark. So yeah, I'm seeing here you kind of going to new depths within yourself of healing. Doing some type of inner healing work that has previously went untouched. I'm also seeing here something about attachment styles and attachment theory. So some of you guys might be literally overcoming like an anxious attachment style or an avoidant attachment style this week, and diving more into a secure way of being when it comes to your connections. I don't know, random message, but that's what we see. So we're going to get more details. We're going to do 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3 from the Heaven and Earth Tarot. Your first card out is the Wheel of Fortune. What a great way to start the reading. So the first card to me always represents where you're currently at when you're watching this video, as well as something that you might have been going through in the past few weeks and months. And to me, it just feels like a really beautiful forward momentum going on in your life. Lots of beautiful changes, huge changes going on recently that is guiding you into a really lovely direction that is ascending your vibration. I'm seeing here like expanding your consciousness, ascending your vibration. So like overall, when you wake up in the morning, just feeling a little bit lighter and brighter, happier, like a general increase in happiness, a general increase in your mood, your attitude. So there might have been some changes that have went on in the past few weeks that have helped attribute to that. Also, I'm seeing here some of you might have actually taken on some new habits to raise your vibration, whether it's getting more sleep, or exercising more, taking some type of supplement. I'm seeing here different things, different changes in your life, all adding up for this huge life shift that seems to be going on here. Also, 10, this is a 10 card, and I feel like you're closing out cycles in your life that no longer serve you. So that's where you're at entering the week, okay? Next, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse, strife. To me, this is just a slight feeling of frustration. Okay, if we look at this card upright, the 5 of Wands speaks of everyone having their own very strong, passionate opinions about different subjects. And whenever the 5 of Wands comes out, it always just gives me this sense of like, are you actually going to listen to me, or are you just arguing for the sake of arguing, or I don't know. So especially in reverse, it's like kind of feeling a little bit unheard by someone in your life, perhaps. And just feeling like you constantly have to defend your position. I almost feel like the answer here is to take a step back from arguing in the first place. Like, if you are trying to get someone to see something, like see your point of view, and they're just so committed on being defensive, it's not even worth your time or energy to like keep having that argument, to keep, you know, talking to them. Because it's like, no matter what you say, they're not actually listening to you. They're just enjoying arguing with you, which, I mean, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. Some people love debating, but I just feel like this is a debate that isn't healthy or going anywhere, because it doesn't feel like anyone's actually listening to each other. It's just noise, it's just chaos. You know what I'm saying? Like, a good healthy debate is awesome if you have two emotionally mature people, or multiple mature people, because it's like, yeah, you're debating and defending your opinion, but you're also genuinely listening to other people's opinions and having an open mind to your opinion being changed. To me, this is like a debate or discussion where it's like nobody is listening to anyone else. It's just chaos, it's just conflict. And it's in those situations that it's like you could really be doing better things with your time. Next, we have the Emperor coming out upright, which is honestly a pretty good card. Aries energy is really strong in this reading. Okay, the Emperor is someone who is a wonderful leader of their own life, as well as of external situations, organizations. They're just a really good manager, and they get their goals acquired through masculine energy. So what does that mean? That means like the traditional way of going about goals. Like, you put in the work, you get the results. You know, there's no hidden catches here. There's no like weird, tricky ways of getting what you want. It's like, do this work and you will get this result. You know what I'm saying? It's like working out in athletics, for example. It's very straightforward. If you work out hard, you'll get results. Plain, simple, easy. And to me, there's something in your life that has that energy, that vibration right now. It's like, if you just put in the energy, if you just work hard at it, you will be successful. So keep putting in the efforts. Also, I'm seeing here getting your schedule together. This is Luna, so that you can keep working towards your goals, towards your dreams, getting more organized in your own life, in your own schedule. Next, we're now in the second row. We have Temperance coming out, lots of major arcana cards. I honestly feel like you have your stuff together this week, okay? And there is a situation here where there is a lot of emotions involved. You have a high emotional reaction towards a certain person, place, or situation, right? It's really in getting to your feels. However, that is not, those emotions, you're not allowing them to rule you. You're ruling your emotions, and you are tempering out those emotions and acting accordingly. I feel like your logical energies are really high right now, and they're gonna get you by this week so phenomenally. So really listen to what your head is saying, and listen to what logically is the best solution to navigating this week ahead. I even just speaking right now and tuning into your energy, I feel so organized. Like, let's talk about graphs, and let's just graph things out, and I don't know. Center of your spread, we have Strength, another major arcana coming out for you. Strength right next to Temperance. This is honestly, like, these two cards next to each other, I'm seeing like therapy. I am seeing a heart-to-heart conversation where both people are listening. You're both actually hearing each other out. For some of you, you know, starting, the only minor arcana card here is the 5 of Wands in reversed. So this might be a situation with someone where you had a hard time listening to each other. You might have had like defensiveness. Some of you guys are actually starting like couples therapy, or you might be like doing some type of personal therapy. Like, I know it's very specific message here, but to me, it's just like getting a mediator. This little angel here, we see an angel who is helping balance two cups out, two hearts, helping get two people to see eye to eye. So getting a mediator might be really powerful for you this week. Also with the whale coming out as your spirit animal, high degree of emotional intelligence. Maybe you are acting as a mediator for someone. I just keep seeing mediation. Even like in a professional debate, there's like mediators, right? There's something here about being a mediator. And it's interesting because you're a Libra, and I feel like you are oftentimes a really good mediator. Like if two people are having a conflict, you will be able to listen to both sides of the conflict and offer advice. Some of you guys might be getting a degree in psychology or something like that, even doing some type of psychological work, or that might be your field of expertise. That might be your career, literally. So this can just show working a lot this week, I guess. Others of you, you're feeling really guided to, like, how do I put this? It's such a beautiful energy where it's like your emotional intelligence and maturity is like an all-time peak this week, and you're no longer kind of just adding to chaos and conflict anymore. You're wanting to just settle things and find that peace, find that temperance, talk about things in a mature way, with strength being the center of your spread. Beautiful. And also, again, like I'm seeing this deep psychological aspect of this reading where it's like you're diving into new depths of yourself and understanding yourself so much better, understanding relationships so much better, which is why I keep thinking that you might have like a breakthrough if you have like a therapy thing going on this week, or you might even be diving into that area of life more this week in general. So beautiful stuff. I see you really taming your inner lion here, taking control of your emotions, to be honest with you. Like I said, some of you guys might be literally taking a hold of your anxious attachment style or your avoidant attachment style and saying, you know what, like thinking about it very logically. Like when I do this, I'm coming across this way. I know that I have to practice these things to be securely attached, to be a well-balanced individual. So I'm going to, use my logic and my reason to get me into this more secure place of living. So it's beautiful. Sixth card out. Yep. Two of Pentacles. Exactly. Balance, harmony, and it says harmonize, change. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of reconciliation going on this week, or a problem, an argument that you kept having with someone is being resolved once and for all this week. It feels really balanced, really harmonized, beautiful. Like I'm just seeing peace and love, man. Like you're kind of a hippie, a very intelligent, psychologically aware hippie this week, peace and love, like what can we do to bring back balance? And we see here in the background, very interesting, there is a boat on a huge wave. So it's like emotions are actually really high for you right now. These huge ups and downs that you might have been going through with someone or just internally to yourself. But you and your conscious will are deciding to stay firmly planted on the ground and kind of balance out these emotions, temper out these emotions, and not necessarily act on them, which is so great. I just see you taking a hold of your mind, really being in control of your own mind and decisions and emotions. Now, being in control of your emotions doesn't mean that you're not going to feel them. It just means you're not going to be so reactive from them. So if you get like a jealous urge, you're not just going to immediately like start accusing people of things and whatever. You're just like, okay, you know what? I'm feeling jealous now. Let me work through this. Let me talk about it. And let me continue to act and speak in a way that is secure. Does that make sense? So mentally speaking, you might still feel anxious or avoidant or scared or whatever your feelings are, but you're not acting on it. You're practicing the secure attachment style, having a secure mind, and over time, the more you do this, your emotions will begin to match that inner security. Does that make sense? Moving on, third row. Oh gosh, Two of Cups, love. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing reconciliation here. Like, look at this first row. We have the Wheel of Fortune, big, beautiful events changing. We have Temperance, having strong emotions coming out, but you're staying tempered, you're staying even keeled. And then we have Love, beautiful, balanced relationships. Some of you guys are breaking out of codependency this week. Also, I'm seeing here like restoring happiness in a connection. I'm also seeing like, for some of you, this could, I don't know if they're a past person, if you have a history, it feels like a history is here. this might even be someone you haven't talked to in a long time, suddenly like reaching back out to you, or you suddenly reaching back out to them, and working through issues that you've been through a long time ago. You know, you might have separated or kind of distanced yourself from them from a bunch of like emotional issues, and you suddenly start talking to them again, and it seems like there's a really healthy reconciliation here, and you're actually taking it very seriously. You could even be like going about things the really right way, like instead of like just diving headfirst back into this, like let's get a mediator, let's, you know, do this, let's do that, like let's make sure we're gonna be cool, secure, and awesome this time around. So it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, the emotional intelligence, the balance, the love. It's a very secure type of love coming through for you this week. 8th card out is the Queen of Swords in reversed. Okay, there's some distance here. I feel like your emotions are running really high, and sometimes I wonder if you have like a very disorganized type of attachment or mind, where it's like your emotions run so high and you really want to be anxious, you really want to, you know, cling on to people, cling on to situations, but then you acknowledge that and then you kind of do the exact opposite, where it's like you distance yourself, you act kind of cold. I feel like that is what is being healed this week. Okay, you're really diving into that and figuring that out for yourself, which is really beautiful. And we have, oh my god, the Lovers. Guys, are you kidding me? You have the Lovers, you have the Two of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have Temperance, you have, I can't even hold them all up, how many good cards there are here. I feel like this is just such a beautiful week for love, for reconciliation. We end off the week with a beautiful decision being made. That is a yes answer. Okay, even if it's not love related, like this is saying, yes, we're gonna make it work this time. We're gonna be closer. You're saying yes to inviting something more into your life because it's so balanced, it's so peaceful, it's so harmonized. Yes, let's go further with this. Yes, we're in control of this. It won't get out of control again. This could even be a new person, and it's like in your past, there was just a lot of emotions everywhere. It got out of control. It got a little toxic, whatever. And it's like this time around, it's so healthy. This new person, it's so healthy. I've done the work. I'm continuing to do the work, and I won't let it get to that state again. So there's just a beautiful, like, secure love coming in so strongly this week. It's all over the spread here, all over it. And you're just racing back into each other's arms, back into this healthy way of being. It feels like it's really beautiful. So many beautiful cards. You're so much love. Like, I can't get over it. And, you know, Queen of Swords reversed, this all might have been after a separation. You know, there might have been a, and we see the middle line here. It goes from the Five of Wands reversed, an argument where no one is listening to each other or not seeing things eye to eye. And then we have Strength right in the center. Okay, well, let me actually dive into this and heal this and figure out why this is happening. And then we have the Queen of Swords reversed. Because of this, it might have led to a no contact situation, or maybe you were just closed off to love to begin with. But because you've done so much inner healing work, or are doing so much inner healing work and working on this connection, like I see a decision being made, a huge decision. We start the reading off with a huge decision and end it with a huge decision being made. That is a yes answer. Yes to opening my heart back up. Yes, let's do this. Yes, let's invite this new energy in my life. Yes, let's go for it. And also, I love here that we have an angel up here just watching over and protecting the situation. Your spirit guides support this. Also, we see a sword here, the sword of truth and clarity. This is a situation where the truth is really strong. You're both being really honest with each other, communicating much healthier. Even with the Wheel of Fortune, there is the sword of truth at the top as well. The truth is coming out. Love is entering the chat, and there's a bigger clarity of direction here. And also, I'm seeing like protecting your own boundaries more. Like everything is just healthier and is making it like is making love available because of all the healthiness going on. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm just gonna finish off your reading. This is so sweet. I am so happy for you. There's so much excitement here. Like, honestly, this is gonna be a great week for you. If you're going to therapy, first and foremost, keep up the good work. If you've been contemplating that, definitely do it this week. Okay, start. Don't procrastinate it. even doing little psychological workbooks or reading self-help books, journaling things out, understanding yourself better, having deep heart-to-heart conversations with someone, with a mediator, just making sure everything's healthy. Like, it's the opposite of codependency here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the energy, and you're really in control of your emotions. You're really in control of this, and it just feels so good. Thank you guys for joining me. Like this video, comment how this resonated down below. I'd love to hear it, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus if you want the fullest overview of your week ahead, and I will see you for the next one. Bye bye.